our daily breakfast. What we got in breakfast?
Tonight we're gonna attempt to make, what do they call them? Crunch wraps. Crunch wraps. We have tons of tortillas and we're gonna use them up. So we're gonna make some delicious crunch wraps. I used parts of the tortilla. You'll see in a minute I cut a circle out of the center of a small circle. Anyway, the outside was left over, so we diced them up into chips and put some taco seasonings on them and threw them in the oven to dry them out and crisp them up. And those are going to go inside of our wrap. And then I just have, like we have every night, if you watch on a regular basis, lots of...
Well, there we go. We have sound. That checks out.
Lots of onion and peppers. Right now, I got a little bit of more pork sausage and a little bit of hamburger, mixing it up, cooking it up, frying it up here in the pan. We're going to get this cooking, and then I'm going to throw my peppers and stuff in.
And it's already starting to smell good.
Mom,
Yeah.
we already forgot one item for these chips.
Oh, what? The cheese?
Sour cream.
Nacho cheese? No, I have sour cream in the fridge.
Nacho cheese.
Oh, but we forgot to put sour cream. I was going to put it in a squirt jar so it was easier to put in the...
I just thought in
Oh, wow.
I can still angle down just a little bit.
I need Abby out here so she can melt my cheese sauce. Or Emmett, would you like to make cheese sauce tonight? I'll walk you through it.
Hey,
Yeah?
Brad wants to know something. Brad wants to know something. I can't read it on the broken screen. I got to get over to the other screen.
The jalapenos are in with the peppers. And I have a funny story. I had it all cut up sitting out here.
Asshole.
I had all my stuff sitting cut up out on the counter, and we were watching a movie, and he walked out here to grab a snack. And he picked up one of the peppers and just ate it, and it was a jalapeno because I put them in with the green peppers.
Because does that look like jalapenos to you? I just walked by and I went, oh, green peppers. And then I commenced to die. It was horrible.
Was it a hot pepper?
It was horrible.
Okay, no. First, Emmett's gonna make our cheese sauce. We're gonna make some homemade pepper jack cheese sauce. And Emmett, first you start. I want you to get a little bowl and my tablespoon, measuring spoon. Okay. Yeah, that's more than enough because yep. And you're gonna put yep, that's a tablespoon. You're gonna put 2 tablespoons of flour in that purple bowl. And we want our cheese sauce to be thick. We're not making the same viscosity sauce that we use for our chicken Alfredo. We want it to be thick, like nacho cheese sauce. So we're gonna do a 2-to-1 ratio of flour and fat. We're gonna use one tablespoon of fat, butter, and 2 tablespoons of flour. So he's gonna melt the butter in the pan over there.
2 tablespoons?
Yep, 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay, getting pretty close to broken up enough. We got some pretty big pieces here, so. Yep, 2 tablespoons. Huh? Emmett wants to know if you want any of what we're making.
Yeah.
Any dinner, Danny.
You know that they want some. They're just down there. We're going to have to come down there and do like dinner in the garage.
Dinner in the semi.
Oh, because Kevin wants to be on the live feed.
Oh, well, yeah.
He wants to do the 2 windows where you have 2 live feeds.
Nothing smells better than fresh cut onions and pepper.
Where he's doing a live feed from his truck, making food in his truck. Well, you're doing a live feed here, and it's we can do it.
So, like, I have the first, what's that called where you have so I have the first course and he has the second course and then you go to the, not yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to start and you can't use that burner, you have to use that one or this one. You're going to you're going to put 1 tablespoon of butter in the bottom of your pan, Emmett. Cooking with kids. Okay. Because I don't know what's up with it. Hold it down, get it lit, light it. Okay. We have burner issues. Oh, in with the peppers and the onions. Just 1 tablespoon. It's about, no, just like that right there. So it's really great, especially for kids. He's like, he has no idea what a tablespoon is, and I'm going to tell him right now.
I know what a tablespoon is.
It's roughly measured because it's marked on your stick of butter paper, right, Emmett?
I haven't seen them.
I'm trying not to
see,
cut
he
your
has
head
no
off,
idea.
but I'm trying to get the pan in the shot.
Okay, so you don't want this, you just want this on low because you don't want to cook the butter. You just want it melted. And then get yourself out a spatula because you're going to kind of cream that flour into that butter when the butter's all melted.
Okay, there. I got a little bit better angle.
I got my one spot is so hot on my pan right now.
I wish I could show them. Like I can read 2 texts up Morgan's text, but the screen's so messed up on that phone. Every time they text on that phone, I can't see what they said.
Okay, for all of you that are watching the screen and just watched Emmett whisper something into my ear, actually, I'm sure the speaker probably picked that up. Thanks, Brad and Kevin. My kids walk around nonstop throughout the week randomly and go, "Where's the triangle?" So that's what you just heard. Where's the triangle?
Kevin says, "What's up?" Daddy went, "Drive the truck." Because I think he's still on the road. Hey, I seen where he put his tablet mount. It's perfect. You could drive the truck and watch dinner in a boat.
Just kind of push this around and melt it. Okay.
Indy.
Get your pieces melted.
Oh man, I thought you went this way.
Okay, I'm gonna add some taco seasoning to
What
it.
is the triangle?
Oh, no.
Guys are incorrigible.
We can't tell the triangle story.
No, because the triangle story is like rated PG-16. I wouldn't say PG-16. I'd say PG-16 because I wouldn't quite say R, but it's like in between PG-13 and R.
All right, my butter.
Okay, now keep it on low. Now pour your.
Well, Kevin's
flour
on
in
here. Kevin's in the chat. Kevin can tell him what happened when he went look for the
Use
triangles.
your spatula to mush that flour into the butter until it is almost a solid, like. Oh, I don't want Cajun. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put a little Cajun in here. I need the taco seasoning. Where's that?
Taco seasoning right here. It's hidden.
Okay. Well, I just added some Cajun because that's what I grabbed, but I needed taco, so we're just winging it tonight. It all smells good, especially.
Oh, it can be worse than what was plugging the hot tub pump.
It can be.
It was
It most certainly can be.
it was definitely more horrific.
Okay, you got that all mixed in. So you don't want any white, and you don't want any lumps. Okay.
Danny says that's a phone call story. No, I think that's a trucker beware story.
Like
That- That's the kind of thing that happens.
what? Like a Tucker and Dale beware story.
Tucker and Dale. I don't know if anybody's seen Tucker
I
and
don't
Dale.
know. If you haven't seen Tucker and Dale, search it up on Netflix or Amazon or YouTube. And if you have seen it, you got that.
Oh yes, the Tucker and Dale. That's
Okay, is
one of
that
my
all?
favorite
Okay.
movies
Now,
of all time.
Go get the milk out of the fridge. I kind of got ahead of myself. He's doing a good job making the sauce. I just missed a step.
I'm just
Okay.
being a good person.
And
You need to put
I understand what you're getting at, Danny.
1.5.
But it just like it's a story for a lie. I mean, if this does go from a boating channel to a trucking channel, it's definitely a story for the trucking channel lie.
Listen, we don't want to get any censorship marks, okay, guys? Come on. Help us out here. Okay, so this is totally done and our cheese is not done. And our cheese is going to take a little while. So you guys might just get sprinkled cheese.
All I know is that if I ever,
Yes.
if something like that ever happens to me, not only would I be traumatized for life, but I don't think I could ever get in somebody in another used truck.
Demonetized. It says bad attention to yourself.
Right. There is no such thing as bad publicity.
Okay, Emmett, you need it on high.
The names in this story shall be mentioned because they deserve it.
And
No.
you need to, I was going to have you pour it in kind of, because now you're kind of, I don't know, guys. We might not get cheese sauce.
No. Me and Owen, we've thought about it. It looks like the one
Okay.
side box is empty because we could see under the bunk in the one. But we haven't found the triangles yet in this truck either.
We can't even get to them.
Okay, Emmett, so we kind of messed up here because you poured it all at once, and you're supposed to mix it in just a little bit of time. So get the whisk, and we're gonna try and remedy this. Turn that down. Okay, you use the whisk.
Although I don't think Brad's heard the hot tub story or seen it.
And so is
Yeah,
Dan.
you can see it for sure.
Man, all I know is we had that hot
Really
tub
just-
pump off.
Come here.
It reached in there with the pliers. Well, you got to back up. So for anybody that hasn't seen the hot tub video yet, it all started with a used hot tub from somewhere over by Lansing for, was it $50 or something?
Yeah, 50. No, 100. It was 100.
Was it 100?
Almost
Doesn't,
$100.
Owen's,
Justin's hot tub was $150.
okay, the $150 hot tub.
About the price of a room for rent. Isn't that how that works?
No, I don't think so. And we got it going. And of course, it had leaks and there was a bunch of stuff wrong. And
Okay,
he watched it, yes.
keep stirring that 'cause you don't want it to burn up
I
the
mean,
bottom.
I would say, I don't know, Kevin, you'd have to tell me. Versus pulling the dead zebra out of the hot tub pump. Was it worse when you opened the triangle box? I think it was worse when you opened the box of triangles and there was no triangles.
And something else that replaced it.
There's something else, all right.
Wait, I want this pan. Did I mention how much I love our cast iron pans?
I know if something like that happened to me, like when I first started trucking, that would have been it. I would have been out. Done. It's like, yeah, I'm not trucking anymore.
Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. See my little circles? This is so horribly wrong.
I don't know if I ever told Brett.
We're gonna try and make this work.
Okay.
Okay,
Here, you can read it aloud. Go ahead, read it.
the cheese isn't ready yet, but I have sprinkled cheese, so I'm gonna put this stuff together.
Katie, go ahead, read it out loud, Owen.
A good Jonathan story. Was surrounded by the Chicago police when they thought he was the notorious shotgun killer. Kevin, yes.
Have you heard that story?
Nope.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Brad and Danny, have you heard the story of when I was accidentally mistaken for the Chicago shotgun serial killer? If nobody's heard it, I can tell the story.
I haven't heard.
How he got out of that one alive, we'll never know. I need a spoon for the tomatoes, please.
Let me tell you, when you open the car door and there's like 20 cop cars all with their guns
And I
drawn on you,
sour
you
cream
don't think
out
you're
of the
getting out
fridge.
alive. No, they haven't heard this story. Oh.
You know, funny thing, Brad, Danny, I haven't heard this story either.
Probably a good reason you haven't heard it. I'm
Wait.
sure.
How did this even happen?
I don't know. It can be yours. I need a spoon for that too.
So back in, oh, let's jump in the Wayback Time machine. Back
Yeah.
to,
The way back.
oh, let me think. It's been so long, I don't, 19,
Ooh, I knew it was in 1900s.
oh, I knew it was the 1900, fuck you. Sorry for language. There's a,
Yeah, language there, Mr. YouTube.
It's a 1900 story. Here.
Get the way back out.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know if anybody's watching what I'm doing because the story sounds way more interesting than anything I got going on, but I'm trying to wrap this up all cool like Taco Bell.
Poor grenade.
And I'm gonna flip it on here and cook it.
Poor grenade.
Short version. Kind of short version of the story.
Hold on.
It was when I first started sailing and I got off a boat down
That's
in
not gonna work.
Norfolk or somewhere, Virginia. I bought the car in Virginia. I bought an old
Keep
1977
Okay.
Ford Granada, 4-door, 302, just like an $800 car, just something to drive home to Michigan. And it was everything that you can imagine an old $800 car to be. Southern car, no, like it had floors and rocker panels, but the
Don't stop.
paint on top was rusty, and you know, it looked like an $800 car. It looked like an $800 car back in the day. Drove it all the way up to Chicago, and I was staying with my cousin in Whiting, Indiana. And so technically, it was not the well, I think there might have ended up being Chicago police there, but it was a lot of Whiting police. I know that. And my cousin at the time was still teaching at the college and working and whatever, you know, and I can't remember all what he was doing, but I was staying with him at his apartment,
Oh, yeah.
and when he
Good
would
job.
take off and go to work, you know, because he was teaching some night classes, I'd just go out and I'd cruise to downtown Chicago. I'd just go around, and I was hanging out down there and running around and just having a good time. And then he'd get back home. I was like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
He'd get back home, and I'd meet him there when he got out of work that night, you know.
Actually,
and it was wintertime. It was wintertime. I was off, I think it was December, January or something. I'm running around. And so I was down there a couple weeks. Well, the one night, you know, I got done doing my running around and had been down to downtown or whatever and back.
The milk in the fridge.
I got some fast food, and I went down to the little beach in Whiting, and I pulled in there, and I'm down there with my fast food in my old piece of junk car, just hanging out, doing nothing, bothering nobody at all. And all of a sudden, cop cars from every direction just start flying in there. And the lights all come on, and people are jumping out of cars, and I am surrounded by police cars and cops that are all very nervous with their guns drawn, pointing at the car, screaming at the top of their
Get out of
lungs,
the car!
"Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Put your hands up!" I'm like petrified. Like, this is it. I'm dead. Like they're gonna shoot, and they were going to shoot me. I mean, it was one of those putting the hands out the door and kind of pushing it open and getting out real slow, and they're all yelling at me. There was a serial shotgun murderer that was running around down there just killing people. and he happened to be driving a 4-door silver rusty Granada. And they knew they had found him.
Oh. Wow.
How stupid.
One of the 2 times I've almost been shot in my life.
Yeah.
The other was by a biker in Jacksonville, Florida, outside a strip club. And that he jammed that 45
He
right
was
in my
looking
gut.
for his triangles.
That one was just a mistake, and that was hanging out with taxi drivers. That was a bad decision. But yeah, they mistake me for the shotgun murder of Chicago that night, and they were gonna shoot, well, because they thought they expected like to get shot at. They knew they had me. They caught the
They
tater.
caught the tater.
Fuck.
You better be careful. Maybe.
I wish it on no one. Like it. Trust me, the scaredest you'll ever be in your life is a bunch of cops. Especially probably today would be worse. I don't know that they'd let you get out of the car. Today they'd probably just show
Probably
up
just shoot you.
and shoot you. But I mean, I thought I was getting shot that night. It was, you can't imagine what it's like. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. When I got out, they're like holding their guns shaking. Like, who knows where you're going to get hit? In the foot, in the head? It was not a good night.
Oh, dang it.
I have not been to the beachfront park in Whiting, Illinois since. Oh,
Just like this. We made
just doing nothing, minding your own business. But anyways, yeah, that was the time that I was accidentally confused with the shotgun murderer of Chicago. Oh.
Very, very interesting story there, hon.
I don't know, I don't know, yeah, it's lagging, but the feed's not lagging for you see the picture's lagging, but the
chat.
live chat's not lagging. I'm not watching it for the feed. Mhm. Everybody's getting food but me. I'm telling stories.
Yeah, you're talking. This one's yours.
Maybe that's why I like to hang out on boats, guys, is because, like, there's only 2 police boats in town. I'll never have 20 police boats surrounding me with their guns out, ready to take me out.
Yeah, it's hot. Just came off the stove. Be careful. You want a fork? Or you could just let it cool for a second and eat it like a sandwich.
So now that Brad's got me watching all kinds of YouTube cab over videos and stuff, I'm getting all these other trucking videos in my feed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just watched one today. And I got done watching it and I thought, really I need to make a cab over video to set things straight. So this guy makes this video of how he stays safe in his truck at night. And he attaches like a little bungee cord or something through his door.
With a horn handle into the windshield. You open the window.
Yeah, rolls up the window with Owen's seen it.
So when if the door opens, the horn goes off?
The horn goes off. And I thought to myself, yeah, that's all great. But you probably don't really have those kind of problems in a cab over. Because can you picture, like, if you did like just an inside lock or something in a cab over, can you picture how hard it would be to break into that? Just to break into it, climb up on the side. It's bad enough trying to get in it, but can you picture somebody trying to break into it? And then you're up that high off the ground, like you can kick them in the head and they go flying 6 foot through the air and land on the cement. A little thought I had when I watched that video of a guy all worried about somebody breaking into his
You
conventional.
guys quit eating my stuff. I'm not going to have anything to fill my toast little crunchy things with. Crunch wraps.
Is one of them mine?
We got 6 viewers tonight, which is
Ooh.
higher rankings than last year's Academy Awards. which is Morgan. And then Danny, you slept in the International without locks for months. LOL.
I did. Danny, you just don't appreciate your husband, I think, seeing me when I wake up in the morning. Believe me, anybody comes in that truck to do something bad and sees this crawl out of the bunk, they're going somewhere else. She doesn't even like to wake me up.
Whatever. I don't like to wake up next to him. It's scary some days.
You know,
Brad fixed those.
thanks for saying that for the world to hear.
You said it.
Dad.
Danny,
Dad.
said Brad.
Uh,
Fix those, Danny. And Delmar.
Brad fixed those.
Mm.
Okay.
This one's all me?
Do you want a little bit of cheese on top? A little bit of sauce on top?
I guess it's his.
No,
He said,
this is
no.
Dad.
Did he have one?
I
We'll
did.
give him that one. No, I can wait.
Do you want
I'm
some
not
extra
gonna
cheese
find-
sauce on it? Do you want some extra cheese sauce on it? Yeah, you do. You
You got our
like
own.
the cheese sauce.
Because I'm over here, and did you see what nobody else? I got a whole bowl of cheese myself.
You don't want to eat that.
You have
Oh, that's really wrong. I want to eat it. I probably shouldn't eat it, but I want to eat it. Do you want me to throw some of it in that cheese sauce that you got over there?
No, that is strictly pepper jack.
Well, what I want to know is if you made that for those, and you got all this stuff for that, what are the chips for?
Those are inside there. That's what makes them crunchy. Crunchwrap.
I had like 2 chips.
Oh.
There's 3 in each
And
one.
they got sauce.
Okay.
There's 3 in each one.
I don't know. It looks like. Did we steal this idea from like a certain chain of Mexican restaurant?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
You come up with this on your own?
Absolutely. Is it delicious?
Like I'm not gonna go over and
Did
see
you
this on
just
the.
shake your head? He just shook his head no.
Stop.
Not bad.
It's hot. Spicy or heat wise?
I just know that
Like temperature.
literally
Spicy.
our fan club here would have been disappointed if there wasn't some kind of peppers in that pan.
Yes. Yes. Every night.
Every
You
night.
know what?
Mm-hmm.
Every single Friday, we'll show you a different way to use peppers in a meal.
Hmm.
Our meal is peppers. We just throw other shit in with them. Stuff. That's how that works.
Hmm.
You said nutty bread.
She did not say peckers. She said peppers.
Which one?
Emmett, you are funny.
Oh, what's her name for my man?
Miss Potts.
Pot.
Pepper Potts. All right, honey.
Pepper pot.
Is that one me?
This is you.
All right.
Some extra cheese on the top.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra sauce.
A little extra.
Cheese.
More cheese.
Reaching over my plate. This.
Fresh jalapeno.
And
There
you
you go.
guys are in charge of the Christmas party.
Oh yes.
Catering.
Oh yes. But I don't know if we're gonna have a Christmas party this year. I want to, but I'm
You know
probably
how
gonna be
long
on the
it's been
boat.
since we've had a Christmas
Oh, I
party?
know. We gotta have a Christmas party again.
Yeah. It's been some years since we have done a gathering, like
Oh,
holiday gathering.
oh, but we need to. We need to, and we
Are
need.
you ready for another one, Owen?
Oh, yes.
I am ready for
Okay, are
another
you watching
Christmas
on
party.
putting this together?
Absolutely going to.
Please
but
don't make
since-
us late.
So do I try and like just pick it up and eat it, or do
Well, I
I
put the
tried.
toppings
It
on
just-
yours, so I wasn't gonna leave it just. I would eat yours with a fork because I added all the extra toppings on it.
I fork? Well,
Now you want to take a,
So good.
Yeah, I need that for
and a fork.
I was referring to the B&D Christmas party.
oh, that's what we're referring to.
I tried to think of oh, here it is.
No, we need to have it. We need to have a Christmas party again.
Like I just did that.
Yeah, but without any of the
With extra cheese and a little bit extra sauce. But no. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think we're having a Christmas party this year.
Too much green stuff.
Where?
Okay.
I understand.
Mom.
I even have fresh jalapenos to go with it.
What?
And they are good.
Ballpark.
Honestly, wasn't it just like
Look at. Can you guys see this over here?
the beggar?
The beggar? Oh, there. Now you can see the beggar. Just standing here waiting for it.
Troll beggar. The troll.
The kitchen troll.
Wasn't it like 3 days ago I said we need to have a Christmas party again? No. I was just talking about that this week.
Mm.
Christmas party. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. What type of cheese is that? Oh, wait, what? Taylor Rose? Hi, Taylor.
What type of cheese is that? You mean
The white cheese?
this cheese?
I love cheese. Well,
That is pepper jack cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's creamy and good. It's homemade, sort of. The cheese is cheese singles, and then we just melted flour and butter and then added milk and then added the cheese when the milk was hot, melted it into the milk, make the cheese sauce.
It's really good cheese sauce, too. I
Is
like it.
Did it
Yeah.
turn out good? I better flip this before I'm burning it. How did my spatula get way over by you?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. But I can tell you it's good.
How's your stuff? I was just gonna ask you, how's your stuff?
You don't hear me talking, do you?
No, I don't.
That sounds good. Tyler Rose.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Is that a Taylor we know?
It's
Yeah.
my Taylor.
Is that you, Taylor? Hi,
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor.
Is this a high schooler?
This is Taylor from LAC, Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. And
I am just losing all control over my YouTube channel. Trucking, Owen's high school buddies.
It's
This is
great. Okay.
Good.
Crunchy chips. Fresh tomatoes. No, you eat that. This one's not yours. This one might be mine.
What?
And cilantro. Okay. And then we have delicious stolen recipe from an unknown chain source of taco sauce.
That's
Stuff.
wonderful, huh?
Taco wonderful. I don't know. You guys haven't said how if you can taste it in there if you like it or not. Then they're nice creamy white pepper jack cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want that one, but you're getting this one. You ready?
I'm ready.
You want more white cheese on it?
Yeah, just a little.
On the top?
Yeah. Just a little.
Just a little.
Thank you. Yeah.
No lettuce?
here comes the money bite of the jalapeno.
Jalapeno?
I'm sorry.
No, you're sitting in the wrong spot because I have to reach over you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's all that's left. She is a little warm though. Ooh.
Sour cream. It'd be nice if I had a squirty bottle for the sour cream, but I don't, so we're going this route.
They do have it in the sour, and I think it's.
I know, but I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just wrap it around the circle. And put it on your pan. Hopefully it stays together.
It like reminds me of something familiar, like that way you're making these, how you fold them over. It reminds me
Like
almost like a
origami.
burrito.
Oh.
It almost reminds me of a burrito.
Yes. Can you have what?
Speaker.
No.
Yes, you can.
I know what you're thinking.
So last week we were talking about
Do you want the whole thing?
No.
Because I'm moving around.
So last week we
That's next to your hip.
got our new free boat. Yellow, what's the name of it again?
Imperial.
Yeah, the
Imperial Force.
Imperial.
So the brand name is Imperial. So what did you guys decide on the name for it?
The Imperial Force.
But we're calling it the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Well, we got cleaned out, raked out, and we pressure washed it. We put everything back. We are going to make a cover for it at one point, which would be like tomorrow, next year, some point, not one point.
Yeah, it don't matter if it has a cover right now because the trees were already growing in it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Floyd's drunk enough.
So we.
Sorry.
So we're working on
Clarification.
unfreezing.
The fine line, whichever way it is, between a free boat and a junk boat, there is none.
Is it free? It's not free because everything you got to do to it is
If
the work
it's free,
that
it's a junk boat until you put all the work into it to make it nice. That's how that works.
It's yeah.
Go ahead, Emma. Sorry, we all keep talking.
I know we're stealing your thunder, Emmer. Holy, how come they're all like stupid hot?
Forget.
Well, okay, yes,
You're cutting my shirt.
and like, oh, that one went flying.
Are you gonna want a second one, or is this one mine?
I'm gonna
But like, okay, that one right here,
take it back.
that's got little cracks in it and little spots. Like that was like probably pretty hot. But then I went for this one originally, and this one is like, can you see this? Like I can tell you right now, this is like you cry tomorrow. I'm not going to elaborate on what I mean by that, but
Tomorrow.
I promise you, if you eat this one with all these lines in it and everything, you're going to cry tomorrow.
Well, don't eat too many.
Well, yeah, but I just.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, that's why I'm getting a jalapeno.
Oh, he's getting it ready. Okay, well, guess what? I got another one up for you
Good.
already.
This one little tiny
You
one.
want it like this so you can eat it like a sandwich? You want it with
Oh,
toppings?
I'm going to put all the stuff on it. I'm going to put all the stuff. I'm going to
All
just
the
go with this jalapeno here. Looks like the safest of the safe.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't look like a 5-alarm
Emmett,
fire.
Free boat to,
Although it might be. I might suffer and die.
Yeah.
free boat to tell them what we just.
Free boat too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we covered this, but
Yeah,
free
we're
boat
kind of-
2 was free boat 2. Am I in the shot here
No.
still? I don't think so.
Here you go. Second one.
I'm almost in the shot.
Almost.
I could go this way, or I could go this way.
Okay.
Here, we'll go that way, and then everybody's over there.
Is everybody over here?
Everybody except you or me.
Okay. I just put cheese on top. You better save me some of that cheese.
Well, I'm not. Look, I'm just a little bit.
Everybody's on a second one. I haven't even had one yet. I haven't even got to taste my goodness. I'm trying to.
Oh,
You want another one, Emmett?
That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good, is when you don't get any.
a short explanation of free boat stories here. I'm going to keep this short because I ain't not diving down that rabbit hole tonight.
Yeah.
But for Emmett's sake, since he's so concerned about,
He likes it. It's his boat.
I know. Anyways, what's going on with all the free boat stuff is a year ago, we were given a free boat. And, well, two.
Two.
Yeah, the Pinion.
Two.
They have.
Technically three, right? The Pinion, Freeboat, and the trophy.
Three.
Three.
Everything
Well,
happens in threes.
I guess it does, right? So first came the Beachcomber, which is titled Freeboat on the channel, which we've been working on trying to get running. And then second came the Pinion that my uncle gave Owen that he's been fixing, and there's all those videos on our channel. Then last but not least was a couple weeks ago was the Imperial show. The guy was over
It
at the
didn't show up.
You're right. Guy was next door and literally walked over and said, "Hey, you guys like boats? I got an old boat.
Aw.
It's laying in the grass though, but I'll put it back on the trailer if you'll take it."
I didn't save mine.
And that was how we ended up with that one.
Free boat.
And me personally, I just want to cut it up into pieces and
Save the good parts.
save the good parts, right? But
Pop in my jar.
Owen, can I have my pop? Were you just about to drink my
No,
pop?
No, I'm about to hand it to Mom.
That one's mine.
So-
no. It's in the fridge.
Anyways, we brought it home, and Owen got a boat, a Pinion, that he got to put together and make work. And Emmett wanted to know if he could have the other one. And what do you say at that point as a dad? A wise man would say no, but this dummy said, "Yeah, you can keep it and fix it." So, right.
Equal opportunity, honey. We're just an equal opportunity family.
Right, we all like to suffer together.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see. Oh, the one chip challenge, Morgan. You want to see the one chip challenge?
You should have done that when I had no taste.
Wait. Do we have the footage from the gummy bear challenge?
We did.
Somewhere
Somewhere.
on your phone. No, maybe the white phone.
Is it the white phone?
I think so.
The white phone or the silver one. Hey, Emmett. Ask Abby what phone the footage is on from the gummy bear challenge.
We have the footage from the gummy bear challenge.
That's what I thought. He says the white one too.
I'm going to get it now.
I don't know if it's got a charge on it.
Owen did real good with the gummy bear challenge.
So did I.
You did pretty good with the gummy bear,
Keep going.
the gummy bear challenge too, the hot gummy bear.
And Abby wants one, so I got to make one more before I eat mine.
Oh,
Once I sit down, you guys are on your own for putting yours together. So I hope you were paying attention.
You know,
well, I'm telling you what, it was worth waiting for.
Good.
It was good.
Good.
not seeing it.
It's probably back a little ways. I don't know.
Dude, I see you working on your truck.
So it's only fair though
Top photos.
Yeah, you might have to go
That I do.
into.
that I do cover the other time I almost got shot. And as all stupid stories start in the parking lots of strip clubs.
Oh,
Why you gotta go there, huh?
no.
Why you gotta go there?
Oh, no.
Because I wasn't always a choir boy, even if I was an altar boy growing up. But it's nothing. It's not like a dirty story.
Emmett.
I was hanging out in Jacksonville on a ship for about a month, and was going uptown at night and hanging out and doing the stuff. And anyways, we were outside Pussycats one night. Was the name of the particular club that we were at. I don't even know if they're in business anymore.
Pussycat.
And anyways, that particular club was run by a certain extension of a biker gang way back when. Like before all these.
No, not that gang.
Oh, yeah. Not the only. But anyways, the bikers owned one of the local clubs down there.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. And anyways, we were leaving. We were leaving. We weren't in no, like we weren't.
Next week.
How'd that go? On the way there, we blew a heater hose. I think it was a Ford LTD, like a 84 LTD or something. Whatever was the preferable Ford taxi cab of like 1991.
Aw.
Not the Impala, but the Ford. I think it was an LTD.
Yeah.
Stay away from Fords. That might be the moral to this story. Because both times I had guns pulled on me, had Ford automobile involved.
Hot sauce on chicken.
We had blown a heater. It was a hot night down in Jacksonville, and on the way over to the club, the car was running hot, and it blew a heater hose, and it blew all the coolant out of it. And we were literally blocks. We'd come off the expressway. We were like a couple blocks from the club. We hit a stoplight, and poof, a big cloud of steam pops out of the hood. The heater hose blew. And so he just hooked it in drive, and 2 blocks down, we rolled in the driveway and shut it off, and we went in the club till the car cooled down. Yeah, that's what we did. We were inside there for like 2 hours. Car cooled down.
Yeah.
Come outside. Didn't think nothing of it. I think we even got like a gallon jug of water or something to pour in the radiator from in the bluff. And we were leaving. And we're out there. We had the hood up. And one of the, I don't know what one of the bikers happened to be walking by while we were fixing the heater hose. And all he's seen was I used to carry, I don't carry knives no more, but I used to always carry a buck knife. And out of the corner of his eye, he seen me flip that blade out and open the blade. And he thought like the 3 of us were like under the hood, like we were going to like trying to roll them,
Yeah.
And he was just going by, and he spun around, and that 5 come out from under his jacket, and he jammed it right in my. I had the knife in my hand. I mean, he jammed that pistol right in my gut. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what you think's going on here. And he was like, he thought we were going to roll him. Like he's going to take me out. And he didn't. Like he calmed down. And when he calmed down and, and found, he actually apologized, but said, oops, listen, you ever again, you don't even bring a knife.
Yeah.
You come back. You don't even carry a knife in here. We're like, yeah, no problem.
Right.
Sure. So that was the only other time that but I mean.
Go tell Abby hers is done.
What I tell anybody is until you've experienced somebody gonna really, because he thought we were wrong. He was gonna shoot.
Yeah.
It changes you. I'm not a fan of guns. Well, and it changes you when it's not some local hillbilly Bob out on Jababi or something that's got, I mean, he shoots you, it's probably by accident, but I mean.
You mean when you look in their eyes and they got killer in them?
Yeah, right. It's like being down in Detroit. I was up there loading out at one lumber yard for CN and went into the McDonald's, and the gal looks at me and she goes, "What are you
from around?"
No. She literally looked at me and went, "What are you doing here?"
Right.
I said, "I'm just getting some breakfast." And she looks at me, and the second time she said it, I understood. She goes, "What are you doing here?" At that point, I looked around and went, "I just want a number 1 and I'm leaving."
Move, please.
And she goes, "Okay," and gave me my Egg McMuffin meal or whatever. And I had never been in that McDonald's again, because it's different when you're down someplace where not only do you know people have guns, but they use them. Not like I want to use them, like some joker up here wants to use it, is waiting for the day he gets to use it. It's different when you're down and where people will use them. It changes your perspective.
Up your butt and underfoot.
What?
Oh, cool's good.
I don't know what's
No.
going on here. You're
No, the child who I'm trying to make a thing and is right underneath of me and
Oh.
right at me every time I turn around here. That child.
Who's that?
There it
I was
goes.
making it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, Emmett called it. Is he stealing it from you like he stole your three-wheeler?
It's not. He didn't really steal it from me. More like I already have one. He really
Yeah.
should have bought that one, which he did, which is good. That one's mine.
Ah.
That one's mine.
No. Sometimes
No.
they don't like to fold under. I'm just gonna have to wait just a minute, Emmett, because it's gotta cool. The cheese is getting cold. Well, honey, I don't know what we're gonna follow that story up with.
Well, I just figured I'd cover that one because, I mean, I mentioned it. I mean, that was the other time. That was only 2 times in my life I've ever had guns pulled on me, and I really couldn't tell you which was the scarier,
Police surround.
or which one was more likely. It was probably more likely that I could have shot in Chicago.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is like the biker down there in Jacksonville, like, I mean, he could have just boom and whatever, and probably would have been within his right. I had a knife, you know, I mean, wasn't trying, you know, we were trying to fix a heater hose, you know, not trying to jack nobody. But I mean, he probably would have been within his right had I got my dumb ass shot.
Right.
But he was willing to sit there for a second and like figure out what was what.
Right.
Where those cops down in Chicago, it was probably just a flip of a coin where they would have, I know they would have shot. Like if they were ready, they looked scared,
Right.
you know. And what was really kind of messed up was they weren't even that.
The shotgun murder was Christopher Wayne Peterson. He was sentenced to death, but they overturned the death sentence into 2094. He's still in prison.
There we go. So there's there.
For the research.
Yeah, yeah. It's a real thing. Like, it ain't something like, oh no, they thought I was the shotgun murderer. But I think it was probably more likely, like, had I gotten shot in either one, I think it was probably a better chance those cops would have shot me than the biker.
Right.
The cops, it just would have been, they just would have had to find a shotgun to hide in the car, and they probably had one of those. I shouldn't say shit like that.
I should not say stuff like that, especially today.
but I mean,
There is a very informative Wikipedia page on him. If you ever wondered who you were mistaken.
I don't think I want to know. I've made it this long. I don't think I want to know about the guy.
You just let that dog lay.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Oh,
Look at Margie.
she was talking about the comment.
I was.
The shotgun murder.
I know. I said now.
Well,
Well, I gotta say, it's a little bit of work, a little bit of prep, but it's not bad.
oh, they're good.
Oh yeah, I'd take this for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a little long in the morning, but it's delicious.
It wouldn't be hot.
Got 7 minutes left.
Now I gotta wonder. You know, like,
Mm.
Delicious.
Good job, Emma.
hopefully I'm never mistaken again for a shotgun murderer or
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
somebody going to jump somebody or. Mm-mm. Oh.
This will be that one.
Gilligan put it best, the old gunsmith north of town, though. I kind of think about, you know, he carried a gun for, well, you know, he built guns and all that, and he
Right.
carried a gun for years. He told me, He told me years ago, he says, I never had to pull the gun. Anyway, he says, but I always had a plan if I had to pull it. He says, he told me his plan. If he ever, because he, had a concealed carry,
Yeah.
Well, this is not me saying to do this. So this is just what he had said. But he said if he ever really, truly needed to pull his gun or even show anybody he had a gun, his plan was to tip the gun forward, shoot through his coat first, and then pull it out and just hold it like this. And he said because his reasoning behind it was there is nothing scarier in the world than somebody that accidentally could discharge a gun and you just watched it happen and now the gun's just sitting there pointing at you. He says that would be a life-altering experience for anybody.
Yeah. Oh my word.
Because are you really worried about the guy that's just, don't make me use this? Or are you worried about the old guy with gray hair going, I know which one I'd be more scared of.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot if you wanted more sour cream.
He's the same guy that went to the turkey shoot. They have a gun meet, and they go out, around Thanksgiving and you have a little competition. Whoever gets closest, they win a turkey, whatever. So the one year he built a gun for the turkey shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And, no, it's not sketchy at all. So he took a couple shotgun barrels.
Holy cow, the jalapenos hot.
I told you they were hot. And so, hey, where is my jalapeno? Are you eating my jalapeno over there? I left one somewhere.
No, I got one in my thing.
Where's my little one? There it is. There's my little one. I lost it.
That was hot.
So anyways, he's going to go to the turkey shoot the one year. He had an old 12 gauge, like a Kmart gun or whatever, one of those old $100 12 gauges. So he took another old 12 gauge barrel and he welded the two to barrel, or put the two barrels together, and he made like a shotgun with like a 6 or 7 foot barrel on it, right?
Oh, a miracle.
And
Wow.
this is, you can appreciate this though, because he literally got there and he did this as a joke, he was going to shoot for a turkey, but I mean, it doesn't make it any better, it just, whatever. He said when he pulled the gun out for the turkey shoot and people seen what he was using for the turkey shoot, they literally put their guns away and left. Like he never even did win a turkey. He's like, he says the thing wasn't even on, but people just seen him pull out this 12 gauge with 6 or 7 foot barrel. It just gave up. Did never seen what it was,
Wow.
He's a goofy old guy. A nice old guy. He was.
Did he win? Just like there's nobody.
No.
No, just go.
Woo-wee. That one's got a little bite to it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
See, I've learned. When they say they're warm or hot, I don't go near them. But when they're nice and mild and taste good, I go near them. You need the jalapeno.
That one will wake you out.
Exactly. Bedtime for 2 minutes.
Mm. Whew. I knew that one was hot. Because that batch of jalapenos we got the other day, though, those ones weren't hot at all. I was just eating them,
Go tell Abby hers is done. Oh, did you? Oh, why?
Well, Owen, you want it for a minute? Anything to add to anything? Here, I'll put it right here. Oh, we both got it.
Nice. Yeah. It ain't raining. who knows what we're gonna do to that truck? Because we were talking about before it started raining that we were gonna go back and finish fixing the shifter or whatever, but I don't know. Because
We're fixing the shifter.
yeah. No, I really don't have much to say.
It's hot. I feel like my eyeballs are sweating.
Here, let's go to the hot jalapeno camp. How
Eyeballs red?
how hot is that jalapeno?
It's hot. Oh my God. I feel like I'm breathing fire right now.
Oh, I mean it's a little hot, but
Well, whatever the one I got with whatever the combination was in there and everything, I'm warm.
mm-hmm.
Well, that did not use up nearly as many tortillas as I thought it was going to, but we used quite a few.
It was really good. Thank you, honey.
How many different ways can you make a taco?
Let's see. I'm gonna name at least.
Let me count the ways.
At least 15.
Yeah,
How many different ways can you use peppers?
and tortillas. Yeah, peppers.
Wow. That little one, I knew it had all them little cracks and the little
Yeah.
lines in it.
Yeah.
I knew that one was going to be hot. Well, I'm sorry if I missed any live chats here, anybody. Thank you for watching. Oh,
Yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching us cook and visit.
definitely this time of year, it's more about the dinners than it is the boats.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We miss the boats. We stare at the boats. We wish we were on the boats.
we could winterize it with the video.
We will, yes, we will
Make a
put out the
winterizing video?
winterization videos.
Yeah.
And we gotta get the 260 inside and stuff, so that's all coming, guys. But,
Hey.
But shit.
and then more trucking adventures, and I mean, I'm warming up to it. I really am warming up to the truck driving adventures. Or maybe that's just the jalapeno I ate. So with that, Emma, you want to take us on out of here? And we'll shut things down. Just say something.
I'm eating.
Well,
Because you're eating today. If viewers, something.
Bye.
like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Like, give us a like, subscribe if you're not, so you can get our videos.
Yeah.
You're definitely.
Much better. 100% accuracy now.
Have a good night, and we'll see you next Friday for another meal in the kitchen here. You're gonna need a bigger boat.